back to my channel. Many of you have seen my video when I opened my gift from Santa Claus last Christmas. I received my DJI Mavic Air 2 on the 25th of December 2020, and now it's already January 7, 2021, and I haven't used my DJI Mavic Air 2 yet. The reason are, before 2021, I was reading an information about the drone on how you can fly here in Germany, and I thought it's not really that complicated. But guys, I was not correct, because in this year 2021 they passed some regulations and rules on how everyone can fly their drones here in Germany, and I tell you, it is not that easy. These are the steps before you can fly your drone here in Germany. This is what I do. The first time I did was to order like a label. It's like a label that you can put in your drone, which states, this is a very small one, this states my name, my address, and my telephone number in case my drone is going to be lost. I thought that was the only thing that I need, but I was wrong. I went back again to the information on how I could fly my drone here in Germany. Most of the people in the world know that Germany is the country of laws and regulations, and they are very strict in following those rules. And because I'm here in Germany, I also need to follow those rules for me not to get a higher fine, or for me not to be evicted from the country. I have to be a law-abiding citizen. Is to get an insurance. There is a Pflicht, or what you call a must get insurance when you have a drone here in Germany or when you are here in Europe. It's called Haftpflichtversicherung, or a liability insurance. That means that if your drone caused damages to any property or to other persons apart from yourself, these damages will be covered by the insurance. That's why the government wants you to get an insurance, and the damages will be paid accordingly. Is to register your name that you own a drone here in Europe or in Germany. And to get registration, guys, it is not that fast. I registered my drone last January 4, 3 days ago, because I needed to get the insurance first before I could register. In this registration, you're gonna need to fill up your name, your address, your telephone number, your date of birth, your Versicherungs number, your insurance number, your serial number. This is the website that will lead you to register your drone here in Germany. You click this link, it will lead you to this first step, which will require you to enter your email address and create your password. After that, you can click the Weiter, which means continue, that will lead you to the second step of the registration. The first one is for you to choose if you are a natural person that has an address here in Germany. The second one is not available. The third one is if you are a natural person living outside European Union. The last one is if you are going to register your drone under your business that has an address here in Germany. Choose your option and click Weiter. This will lead you to the third step, which will require you to enter your name, which is Vorname, Nachname, which is your surname, Geschlecht is your gender, Geburtsdatum is your date of birth. Then you need to have your address and your house number, your zip code, your city, your country, and your telephone number. Click Weiter again. This will lead you to the fourth step, which will require you to choose either your personal identity or your passport take a picture of it and download in the Photo Hochladen. When you are done, click the Vita again. This will lead you to the 5th step, which is you will be required to enter your insurance number, your insurance company, and your insurance address. Then click Hinzufügen. This will save your data. And then click Vita, and this will lead you to the end. When your registration is being on the process, you can now take the course for you to get this small license to drive this drone. Yes, guys, you're gonna need a license to pilot the drone. It's because they said that the drone is not a toy. This is going to alter the radar, especially when you are near at the airport or when you are near in the area where there is like a Rettungsschraube, like a rescue helicopter, and this is controlled by the Luftfahrtamt. Luftfahrtamt is the place where you can register your name that you own a drone, and this is also responsible for the traffic that is going on the space above where you live and where you're going to fly your drone here in Germany. Is you're going to get the license to pilot the drone. A drone is what they call the Unmanned Aircraft System, or UAS. The unmanned aircraft system here in Germany is called Unbemannte Luftfahrzeuge. That is in German, Übersetzung or German translation. There are 2 kinds of license, or it's like a driving license for a car, but this is like a pilot licensing when you have a drone here in Germany. First, you're gonna get, they call it Klein EO Drone Führerschein, or a kind of small license, or like a driving license when you have a drone. And before you're going to get that, you're gonna have to learn some materials with different modules that you're gonna read that are very important in getting the license. And before you can get this license, you're going to take online. But to pass this examination, you're gonna have to read through the modules and keep in mind all the informations that they are trying to convey. In this small license, in this small driving license or piloting license, you are going to have the rules that you are only allowed to fly 120 meters above the commercial area, the residence area. Also, it is very necessary that you are not going to fly above the crowd where there is like gathering of people, for example, like above the concert, musical concert, or above the football games or any sport activity. When you were successful in getting the small driving license, you can get the big license. And this big driving license, which they call in German Großer EO-Drohne Führerschein, you are going to pay 345 euro. Yes, you are going to pay 345 euro to get this license. And at first, before you get this, you're gonna have to take the course and take the examinations, and good luck to that, my dear Ina. Because this course is going to be in German. By the way, this Großer EO-Drohne Führerschein, or in a direct translation in English, big European drone license or driving license, you are allowed to fly 50 meters high above the residential, commercial, or some areas where you're going to take when it is allowed. So that is the difference. The reason why I needed to get this licensing or driving license is because the Mavic Air 2 actually has a weight of 570 grams, which is below 2 kilos. Below 2 kilos drone, you're gonna need to have the driving license before you will be able to fly your drone here in Germany. So after you get this license, you're gonna have to upload the on which will give you the informations on the restrictions of the area where you can fly your drone, if it is allowed, if it's restricted, if it is regulated to fly your drone. So good luck to me in getting the examinations. Good luck to me in learning all the materials in German and taking the examinations for the small driving license and also for the big EO drone license. Flying drones in Germany will depend what kind of brand or what kind of drone you have. Like me, I have the DJI Mavic Air 2, and this DJI Mavic Air 2 has its own regulations. For my next video, I can translate with you this German regulations into English so that you also know what are the rules and regulations for the Mavic Air 2. So those are the informations you need to know before you can fly your drone here in Germany. I hope it helps you and it guides you through, and that it will not lead you to penalty or some they call it gesperrt. You're not allowed to fly your drone. Thank you very much once again for watching my videos, guys, and hope to see you next time for my next videos. Goodbye.